What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new Comic Reacts latest issue, or I guess annual #1 of X Force. Yeah, we had the latest issue of X Force and an annual drop the same week. Yeah, this whole week has been like an annual. I thought we had this, we had Captain Marvel, lots of things. Yeah, let's just jump right in. Oh, I think this new artist they got on here for this one. I like the art style. Beast Lab, The Point, Krakoa. They en route. Estimate 15 minutes to arrival. Since they're out of bounds for comms, we'll have to wait for them. We have to wait for them to signal us themselves when they're at Al. Thank you, Sage. Give me a call as soon as they. Are you sure? Are you sure about this? What? Something about this doesn't make sense. It feels convoluted for Orchis. I trust you to do your job. Don't you trust me to do mine? Of course. Hey, it's me. Remember when I told you? Remember when I told you to call you if he seemed to be acting strangely? Well, it might be time to check it. Oh, it's Emma. Emma, what a pleasant surprise. Not too surprised, it seems. Sage doesn't tend to wear stilettos. Why are you here? You can relax. I'm not going to read your mind. Yeah, I'm only here to talk. That's very kind of him, but how would I know the difference? Better? Take this as a sign of good faith. I can't use my telepathy in this form. I'll ask again. Why are you here? I've heard you sent your team to retrieve a stolen shipment of Krakowian flowers. That was news to me. Really, this doesn't seem like a council matter, nor does it seem to be in your jurisdiction, as someone no longer in charge of Hellfire trading. Politely, you have no reason to be concerned. Politely, you can cut the act. You've been left to your own machinations too long, Hank. It's still my former company, my project. So I want to be right here to see what you're doing, to get them back. After all, our little heart to heart at the gala, I'm not leaving without clear answers ever again. So where is X Force? Next page. The Danakil Depression, Ethiopia, if I'm saying that right. The volcano there. Are these orchids hacks or are these orchids hacks seriously serious? Quit. It's classic. And at the very least, the view is gorgeous. All right, focus up, kid. Orchis managed to steal a shipment off Hellfire Trading. Intel says they've got them in a lab on one of Erta Al's lava lakes down there. Next page. Huh. Seems like a lot of trouble to go to for just one stolen shipment, Wolverine. They can't even grow them, right? Sure enough. So why are we being sent? Because they didn't steal the plants to grow them, Domino. They're reverse engineering them. And if Beast Intel's right, they're succeeding. So we gotta check out that lab. We gotta keep it hush, because it don't look good if mutants are suddenly jumping into other countries' protected territories. Make sure the plant data isn't anywhere else, and then blow that bitch up. Next page. Alright, credits. Jump start. New nation of Krakoa has many enemies, blah 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 blah. Beast, Wolverine, Sage, Domino, Emma Frost, and Kid. No comms? No, Sage said the signal won't work. When we're out there are go backs with comms that'll help Forge find us. We do need Sage. I can feel a suspicious hollow structure in the walls. Just a quick telekinetic tap should open it nicely. Careful. Last thing we need is your powers leading to a Pompeii situation. Don't worry, Wolvie. I'll make sure that we're fossilized, cuddling for all eternity. A fate worse than death. Aha! Got it. There's a hallway connected to a tunnel right here, and all I need now is to find the perfect little sweet spot. See anywhere to get in, any switches, or I'll do you one better. Hold on a sec. Wait, careful. Just blows it up. Next page. And look at that! No eruptions can never accuse me uh, of a lack of finesse, a lack of outfit coordination. Though I'm guilty as charged. I stopped bringing my good coats on missions. Well, that's odd. Seems a little pre-planned. Quentin, are we alone? A quick telepathic scan shows no signs of any organic life. The place is empty, plants and bad guys included. We should make sure there's anything hiding. Orchid shouldn't be underestimated. Unlikely. Either they got wind of us and left a while back, or Beastie sent us on a dud mission on a very temperate vacation spot. and they get him. Quinn. Next page. Next page. Yeah. Stand back. Huh? What the? Ah! It's a magnet! Logan, hang on! Oh, the problems of having an adamantium skeleton, ladies and gentlemen. Magnets are your kryptonite. Test begins. Recording begins. Logan! Damn it, they're tearing him up. Next page. This place isn't a lab. Orchids Erta Ale log 459. The subjects are in position. Let's see what they're made of. It's a trap designed for each of us specifically. There's nothing I can't do but make my choice and see if my luck holds. Ah! Ugh. Trial is finally underway. After months of prep, all that's left is a simple observation from afar. The goal of these tests is not to kill them, at least not at first. No, in order to eradicate this filth from our world, we need to understand them: psychic abilities, healing factors, luck-based abilities. We need to see it in real time. We need to test their limits, especially Kid Omega. He's the key. Next page. You could offer me something to drink. I'm not hosting you. You're insisting on being here. Your iciness isn't going to scare me away. I invented iciness. You know what I've been thinking about, Emma? I've been thinking about how you heard about this mission. If X-Force is doing its job, you shouldn't be hearing anything. Which leads me to wonder where you could have heard something. And while God damn, what the hell's going on over there with my roommates? I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Anyway, and while I'd like to believe you somehow strong-armed your way into this information, well, that's not your way, is it? We've known each other a long time, Hank. After the gala, you said you were willing to be the bastard. You would keep insisting you're doing this all for the sake of Krakoa, for humankind. You get your hands dirty for our defense, but they're not your hands, and this isn't defense. So yes, you're right. I was called because something seemed off, and wouldn't you know it, I checked with the Marauders, and we'd never had any shipment of flowers stolen in the first place. Da-da-da! Orchis Experiment 459. From the desk of Albert Cray. Our goal is trapping the mutant team known as X-Force are as follows. To understand the mutagenic abilities under specific conditions and subject them to the repeated testing in short time frame before subjects are eliminated. Kid Omega, aka Quiddenquire, powerful psychic, the key to understanding Cerebro and the plans for Redacted. Our prototype requires further construction and testing, but the foundation programming is the same. Our research has recently discovered the potential for an Omega sound frequency, or at least what they believe is a new frequency, that cannot be heard by any creature other than those with psychic abilities. It lies somewhere beyond 20,000 hertz, and we believe it must be less than 50,000 hertz. In order to find optimization, the following trial will be administered. The results will hopefully allow us to fine-tune our tests, are redacted. A series of 14 frequency variations will play on repeat in order. Wolverine, aka James Logan Howlett. We seek to understand the limits of invincibility. The subject's regeneration properties make him difficult to subdue. Before that regeneration was born the answer. Use the adamantium skeleton grafted during an earlier procedure to hold him steady for future experimentation. We must understand the timing of this regeneration, and see if repeated injuries is in the same sections change these times. The medbots must be equipped with live footage cameras, sculpted and timing mechanisms. These recordings will be observed for prosperity. Con, Contractor notes. The ceiling of the entire lab must be magnetized and able to activate and deactivate from my remote viewing station off the lab location. Notes for our robots. Engineers as well, in order to better ensure the medbot's efficiency, use Magneto's protocol for this application. The robot teams may access our Magneto research for guidance on material. Domino, aka Nina Thurman? Thurman? Am I saying that right? Luck-based abilities, our most vague understanding yet. How does one quantify luck? With such an unstable factor in time, we cannot allow this subject to live long. The test that will not be sustaining and not be standing in the way of our other subjects must be tested. The conditions cannot be prolonged. Therefore, while luck became a matter of choice, the subject must be exterminated within 30 minutes. Contractor note: after closing off the subject from her companions, she must be guided through a series of closed doors and winding hallways to a dead end with a choice of 4 trapdoors. Each door will contain the following: a long glass tube of which there will be no friction, no possibility of climbing. The floor of the trap must all be like a bulb, like a thermometer, in order to avoid escape. The traps will range as follows: 1 filled with acid, instant death. Jesus. 2 will be filled with razors, knives, spikes, and any sharp objects spread out through in such a way that the subject will be torn apart with every movement. What the fuck? 3 will be the safest option. A bowl filled with heat-sensitive glass made to melt the lava lake below the lab in the heat of airtight Ale. Finally, number 4 will be a gas. Oh yeah, just a straight-up gas chamber. Just like the old Nazis. A gas chamber with the life expectancy of 15 minutes before suffocation. Luck will determine which one of these doors she chooses. In any case, she will not survive the hour. Goddamn. Next page. That was impulsive of me. I should have known the whole situation was too strange not to be a trap. I suppose I should be grateful. Usually I would have been killed by now. Your mistake. Let's begin with the cognitive sound trigger test. Boost up the speaker cannons. Based on the response enlisted, we might finally have a way to tangle telepaths. Now testing 20,000 hertz. Ah, no! I guess Quinn's parents died. Okay. Now testing 30,000 hertz. Ah! Phobia, help me! Ah! Sound frequencies turn to elicit the symptomatic memory responses. Now testing. This damn body, everything I faced, everything I fought. And this is what it gets me. A big fucking magnet. Metal for bones. Healing factor. Healing recovery factor. Slice number 7. 2.45 minutes. Results recorded. Resetting test. After everything I've lived through. This kind of thing is the hardest. All the pain, all the strength that comes to nothing. Test resetted. Slice number 8. Timer sets now. Fuck! I'm powerless when my team needs me. There's no hell greater than that. Next page. Domino, we don't understand how luck could be quantifiable, and that makes her the most difficult subject to observe. It appears she manages to land in the room with the lowest level of danger. However, the glass should be melting immediately. Ugh. Lucky. It looks different every time. Sometimes I don't even know how it'll show up. But they don't realize something you can't cheat. Something you can't cheat luck. Ugh. Ugh. Because for anyone else, anywhere else, a volcano exploding would be the unluckiest thing in the world. But most people don't know. A volcano erupting creates electromagnetic signals. The magnetic molten rock reaches the planet's surface, and then sometimes the magnetic field can flip. Impossible if you're lucky. Wait, this is a testing omega frequencies. This is testing a way to permanently debilitate psychics, which means oh god, kid, quit. Next page. Code Orange, the test has been compromised. Releasing medbots, of course. Kid was right about one thing. Miserable hacks. Next page. So what's the truth, Hank? What is X-Force doing? What are you doing? You dare question my intentions? Tell me, before Krakoa, when was the last time you truly felt safe walking around out there? For some of us, this is our only shot we have at heaven. And yes, I will do anything to defend it. Sage told me, Sage told me you took the intel to heart too quickly. I had hoped, despite knowing what you're capable of, that you were just overreacting. Orchis set up a trap, and you made an excuse for X-Force to go. You want the results of that test just as much as they do. Sage suspected, but I know it was literally a suicide. It was a literal suicide mission, and you sent them away. The call should have come in by now. You want to be a Machiavellian. You want to be the puppet master. Own up to it. Don't walk around like you're doing the rest of us a favor. X-Force isn't about Krakoa's people. It's about maintaining your power. If the world wants us dead, then we need to have the best team. If Orchis thinks they know something, we should know something. We should know what they think they know. After all, even if there is the slightest chance the lab tip was true, that they were up to something, the only responsible option would be to follow it up. This reminds me of that whole 1%. There's even a 1% chance we have to take it as an absolute certainty from BBS. Would be to follow it up. No one believes this selfishness defender act, Beast. Don't you believe yourself? Next page. Yeah, there it is. Come on, kid. Domino needs our help. Domino! Here, I'm down here, hurry! How do we get her up? I got it. Catch! Come on. Use it as a jetpack. I guess that works. Did anyone find the flowers? Wasn't no flowers, only the trap. The whole thing's a setup to test that thing they put you in. God. Listen, we gotta get it together. If that machine can do can do that to you, we need to know how this thing works. We need to bring it back. This place is erupting. We have to get out of here. If we die, we won't remember it. We won't take. If we don't take the motherboard, they'll be able to recover it. If they make more, then everyone's in danger. No other choice. We need that machine core. I'll lead the way. Next page. Take this. Warning. More robots incoming. The place is swarming with them. We got what we need, but this place is about to blow. Get close to me. Next page. Orchis Law. Orchis Law 459 results. Unfortunate testing was cut short. Our psychic sonic cannon device was also irreparable. Destroyed in the process. Irreparably destroyed in the process. However, next page. Science is based on repeated testing. The results we've acquired have clarified some things and opened more questions. All of this is valuable. All that there is left to do is rebuild and try again. Forge, we're out. We made it. Yes, they're out. No casualties. Thank you, Sage. We'll need to have a conversation, but for now, I need to see my guest out. Hey, at least they all survived this time. Keep pretending you aren't obvious, Hank. You're not as clever as you think. Ugh. God. Ugh. We were able to destroy the lab, but they weren't holding the flowers there. The whole thing was a trap designed for us. They were testing our limits, our weaknesses. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll have to be more careful with the next mission. I brought something back. They had built this machine that would play personalized frequencies meant to cause permanent damage to psychics, cutting off our abilities, maybe worse. We've got the motherboard, but they're working on something larger, more dangerous. This is just a prototype. Well, that sounds like a success after all. Good work. These? What is it, Kedio? What is it, Omega? Did you? Nothing. He knows. Mission accomplished. We got the core. X Factor out. Kid Omega knows. He definitely knows this was done on purpose. Alright, and that is everything. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, this was a great issue. And, yeah, overall, give this issue an 8.5 out of 10, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, affiliate links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. She's too bad.